All right, gang, thanks for rolling with us here. We're kind of working through some tech issues there, but we are back. And we are back ready to bring you Sylvan Hills v. Maumelle, the boys version. And if you ain't sitting down, well, you better do it now. Check your heart rates, because this one is about to be a barn burner out the gate. Jay Burr with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. No Jay call on this call. He had to bounce. You know, we've been trying to give him a hard time about quail eggs and stuff. So we hope he finds plenty of quail eggs and couscous, maybe some fargois, and whatever else they got going on. As we get you set here tonight, starting lineups being introduced. But again, this is going to be a doozy of a game here. Again, Bears are on a hell of a winning streak right now. 8 games in total. Mix in one of those being against Little Rock Christian. So they have proven they are capable of knocking off a team that is big time. And they will have their hands full with this Maumelle Hornets team tonight. Just looking back at the past 5 games for the Bears. Wins against Catholic. We saw that one. Dirty, muddy win right there. Also against Parkview. Took them a minute to get going, but once they found it, they were grooving. Took care of business against Bologna. That win against Little Rock Christian, and also against Jacksonville. So they've shown they can handle their rivals. So we'll see what they've got in their bag. Looking over at the Maumelle side of things. Their past 5 looking like this. They have been rolling as well. Wins against Jacksonville, Parkview, BB. A tough win against Catholic. And then another tough win against Bologna. So, you know, we were talking with Steve in the pregame. If you guys had tuned in, you know, this Maumelle team has a tendency to play down to their competition. Not sure how much down you're going to play with the Sylvan Hills team, as they are sitting 3rd in the 5A Central standings. Little Rock Christian and Maumelle sitting at 1 and 2, respectively, right now. Sylvan Hills a firm grip on that 3 spot right now, and then Greenbrier round out your playoff-ready teams. But then Catholic is looming. Bologna also still an outside shot at getting a spot. Jacksonville, Parkview, and BB round out your teams. And really just kind of glancing at the brackets right now as it stands currently. Right now, the way you look at it, so we're looking from top down here. Your East 1 plays your S4. That would be Valley View and El Dorado. Sylvan Hills in that C3 position. They would take on the West 2 seed. Currently, it's Farmington. All of these will be played in Greene County Tech. Benton would take on Greene County Tech, the hosts. Then Maumelle, currently sitting in that 2 seed, they would be the home team against Russellville, that West 3 team. So right now the Central is paired up against the West when it comes to all of this. And then Little Rock Christian would take on Alma in this. And then just kind of looking at the rest of the potentials here, you've got Hot Springs taking on Marion, and then Harrison taking on Greenbrier in that 4 seed. And then Nettleton would be playing against Hot Springs Lakeside. So just kind of a little bit of a preview of things to come here. But it is nice to be able to say things to come, as this Bears team has looked like it has solidified their playoff position. We'll see if they can further enhance it tonight. Maybe get one of those Valentine's Day miracles against Maumelle this evening. J.J. Wise set to tip it off against Malik McGuire. And he doesn't even bother with it. Seems to be the MO for the Bears. They don't even worry about the tip-off. But they do get that first possession arrow. It is going to have to be a yeoman's-like effort tonight against this Maumelle team. And we got a jump ball early on. It's going to go the Bears' way. So McGuire trying to drive the lane early on. Or excuse me, that was Rochelle. And he's tied up. Devontae West is back for this Bears team. You might remember he was out with illness. J.J. Wise misses the shot. had a good look. But it is good to see Devontae West back. Again, he was out with an illness in that Catholic game, so a little more depth for the Bears and some of that much-needed depth. Tillman thought about it. And Cedric Jones, working it. Nothing doing right now. Bears are cutting off those driving lanes. Great move by Jones. That's a long shot. And a long air ball by Derek Lewis in the student section, letting him have it. So students trying to make their imprint on this game early on. And they are going to be loud tonight. They have got to be if they want to have anything to do with this game. Bears playing much slower than they did on the road. Devontae West can't get it to fall. Bears 0 for 2 early on. Oh, and the dunk by Rochelle. Oh, what an absolute dime. But West not in position to go for the layup, so he just brings it back out wisely, I might add, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Darius Fulks. Got away with a little bit of an elbow. I didn't say he got away with it. Got caught, rather, with a little bit of an elbow. And right now it is active in here. So just about 2 minutes gone by, still just 2-0. Maumelle leading the way. Jones works it over to Walker. Walker gets it in. And Bears are going to have to rebound as a team. And they're giving McGuire everything he can handle. And that's a travel on Deontay Curry. So Bears maybe a little juiced up for this one. Just need to settle down a little bit, getting a little ahead of themselves. Maybe trying to set a tone that doesn't need to necessarily be set. As right now they've only got 2 shot attempts on 5 trips. And Jones gets the and one. So he'll go to the line to try to finish it off. And that is the second foul on Fulks. So Bears cannot afford to have him missing any kind of time in this one. And Coach Hill going to leave him in there for the time being. He's going to have to be careful. Jones buries it, and it's 5-0. Curry gets it to Fulks, who gets it over to P.J. Davis. Davis getting hounded. Stops, pops, gets the floater, can't get it to roll. And just like against Catholic, the Bears a little slow to start the night from shooting. And McGuire with the long arms. McGuire with the long pass as well there. So Bears catch a break. And Darius Fulks will inbound it to P.J. Davis. Just over 3 minutes gone by. Bears have yet to put it in the basket. That's a kick ball on Jones. And Ryan Parham will come in for Fulks. Trey Bear with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Chat, get it popping. What are you thinking? What are you doing for Valentine's Day? If you're spending it here with me, well, I certainly appreciate it. We can date it. P.J. Davis a little short on that shot. I think he was accounting for some hands going up that just weren't there. And Maumelle just having their way early on here. As McGuire posting up. Oh, and he comes away with that board. Oh, and he gets the friendly roll, does Derek Lewis, and timeout Bears. As the Bears just cannot buy a bucket right now. 8-0. And now it's not like Maumelle's gone on some crazy run here. I mean, it's taken them 4 minutes to get 8 points. So the Bears are making them earn it. But that size, that wingspan, just something that they can't contend with right now. They've been trying to rebound as a team, just trying to keep it alive, bounce it to one of your guys. But right now, just some of that size working against them. Bears just need a shot to go down, though. 0 for 4 from the line right now, or from the field, excuse me. And they need something, just anything right now in the worst way. Jake Hall in the chat with us. Just when you thought you got rid of him, he's right there. So Jake with the candle lights and J.J. Wise. Maumelle just getting show. Oh, Lord of mercy. And Deontay Curry. That foul's going to go against Rochelle for the undercut. So just his first. Just Maumelle's first. Been a pretty clean game so far. Nothing to complain about. They're letting them play just a little bit. And this is something me and Jake were talking about. And we've got a blocking foul on Cedric Jones. Ref's discussing something, not sure what. If they're trying to give him shots or... No, ball will be on the floor. J.J. Wise can't hit. And the easy layup by Tillman. 10-0 now. Jake asking, does Devontae look 100%? He looks spry. P.J. Davis feigned the shot. And Ryan Parham missed the three. J.J. Wise. Oh, he finally gets one to go from Holiday Drive. Bears finally on the board. So Bears on the board finally as they cut the lead to 10-3. They're going to have to do a lot more of that. Oh, and I believe that's going to be on Curry. Not sure what he did there. I was blocked by the official here. Coach Hill trying to wonder what it was he was doing as well. So actually just his first foul. Maumelle working around the outside, just trying to loosen it. Oh, that's a shot. Very casual looking shot. Tossed up there by Jones. Very flippant, actually. P.J. Davis gets it out to Parham, who gets it to Wise. Wise drives the lane. Devontae West, ooh, that was strong. A little too much mustard on that one. Oh, and Devontae West, Jake Hall asking about if he's looking good. He looked good right there. Ryan Parham, oh, man, way too strong. And right now, the Bears can't catch a break. The shots are there. They're just not going down. So Bears once again trying to shoot their way out of this one. Can't seem to get them to fall. Again, the shots are there. They're playing pretty solid defense. Case in point right there, affecting the shot of McGuire. Just really need to take advantage on the other side. Parham gets it to Wise. Wise off the front. but Malachi Summons can't get it to go. And just like that, Maumelle gets one to roll. So right now, tough scene. Keenan Morris also, so this is exactly what happened the last time, was the Bears tried to shoot with it, and if they're not falling, then something's got to give. P.J. Davis driving it, and he gets hammered on the way up. So he'll get a couple of attempts at the line here, and if there's ever a game that you really need to score when the clock ain't running, it's going to be this one. And he misses both of them, so the Bears just cannot buy a bucket here in the first. And the defense is there. Oh, and the open three. Oh, rattles in and out by Talon Pointer. PJ, oh my goodness, can't get the finger roll. And right now, it is just anything that can go wrong for the Bears is. But they get the break there, and it's going to be off Malachi Summons. From the corner, and Cameron Alexander buries it. PJ had him in the air, and he misses another. And just like that, Maumelle on a bit of a run. Bears can't even get a shot off. And it's ugly, just like it was in Maumelle. And like we've told you, it was just going to be one of those things where the Bears just have not been able to contend with the length and the athletic ability of Maumelle. All right, we're going to take a quick look at the numbers here, but when we come back, second quarter coming at you. Hopefully the Bears can figure something out. 17-3 after one.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning, in the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excelled in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
Jay Burr with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, getting you set for the second quarter, and 17-3. So the Bears got a 2-touchdown hold that they got to dig out of. And they've got a doozy of one they've got to start shooting lights out. Right now, they are shooting a collective 6.7%. That ain't going to get it done. 0 for 8 from 2, 1 for 7 from 3. That's tough scene. And a lot of it hasn't really been the doing of Maumelle. Not to take anything away from them, but Sylvan Hills has had plenty of opportunities of shots. They're just not going down. They probably missed 4 wide open threes. They've missed a few bunnies. And the Bears have just got to find something, anything at this point. And you got to figure that there is no 16-point shot. So if they just keep playing defense like they were in that spurt, they'll be all right. Keenan Morris stops the bleeding. Maumelle coming right back. They're working it around the outside. And the air ball from Kennan Johnson. So again, Bears, they just got to chip away here. And a bucket would go a long way at this point. Just any kind of bucket. Malachi Summons beyond the three-point line. Don't see him out that way often. Darius Folks flashes in the paint. Ryan Parham maybe had something there. Darius Folks in the corner, short. And the threes are not dropping for the Bears. Good defense there, though, and we're going to get a cheap foul. I believe that's going to be on Alexander. And that's what the Bears need to try to do, try to get somebody into some foul trouble on this Maumelle team. You'd like to think they can get one of their big dogs into some trouble here, but that would involve you got to go at them. But you're not going to get a whole lot of fouls shooting threes. They've got to drive the lane, at least make those guys down low work for it. Darius Folks had it. Good give and go with Summons. And neither one of them can get it to fall. And Bears do look, I don't want to say afraid's the right word, but they are concerned about the size of that Maumelle team, knowing what they did to them last time. Rochelle, the miss. And those are those gifts that you're not going to get a lot of. But they got to do something. You have to do something on this side in order to take advantage of every break you've gotten. And it was there for Folks. Just missed the pass. Ryan Parham from way out there. Oh, that was from Lee Avenue. And he finally gets one to go down. Bears cut it to 11. And they just need to. Oh, I thought that was pretty clean. Thought he'd lost the ball before he went up for it, but as it stands, it's going to be 2 shots for Rochelle. So he knocks down the first. That gets him to 20. J.J. Wise and Deontay Curry checking back in for the Bears. Maumelle not even worried about trying to get a rebound here. Not sure if that's more strategy or faith in your guy, maybe a little of both. And that respect pays off for their guy. 21-8. Looks worse than what it is. It's only 13. It's been worse at one point. What an absolute dime of a pass. Devontae West and Ryan Parham corrals the ball. Oh, and Devontae West salvages it. Oh, and Parham can't hit the three. They really could have used that one. Good defense by Folks. And he gets it out to McGuire. Lewis. Oh, what a pass to the inside. Oh, Devontae West, he's feeling all right. Rochelle driving it, gets it to McGuire. And McGuire just bully balls it. When you're 6'7" and athletic, well, that's what's going to happen. J.J. Wise now. Curry. Guys just don't look like they want to take the shot. Folks, the fadeaway, can't get that to go, and boy, the Bears' shooting woes continue. Maumelle just throwing up everything. and getting the offensive board. And McGuire was already back on defense by the time he realized. A lot of Maumelle almost looks disengaged at this point because they're just having their way. And Ryan Parham comes up with that rebound. Darius Fulks splits a couple of defenders. Oh, and the alley-oop attempt just swatted Devontae West. Deontay Curry gets hammered on the way up. No call. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Ryan Parham driving the lane. Too hard off the back rim. And that'll be a foul on Rochelle. And that's going to be on Devontae West. And he knocks down the first. So what's popping, chat? Might have to get off topic here as we get into this one. 24-8 is the lead now. Seton Hills takes a timeout. And they're going to make it a 30-second timeout. Bears right now have only hit 3 shots. Not going to be in too many games, only doing that in half. So through the better part of, well, what are we looking at here? Of about 13 and a half minutes, they've hit 3 shots. Obviously, Maumelle's hit quite a few more. But right now, the matchup is just not favoring the Bears at all. And really, defensively, this Bears team hasn't played bad. When you really look at it, they've bothered McGuire. They've bothered Rochelle. Maumelle's missed some shots. They just cannot hit anything. And Rochelle knocks them both down. Reese Sharon checking in now for the Hornets. Not sure if they're already emptying the bench or what. I haven't seen much of Sharon. And Darius Fulks loses the handle. And that's going to go the other way. Great defense by P.J. Davis. So despite the fact that Davis 0 for 4 from the field, still getting back playing some D. Devontae West caught in the lane, gets it out to Fulks. P.J. Davis now. Gets it to Curry. P.J. Davis still looking for one to go down. Can't get the 3 attempt. Maumelle just whipping it around the outside. And Davis skies for that rebound. Oh, Darius Fulks gets the 3, hits it from way out there on Indian Head Drive. (25-11) now. Bears finally get to double digits as we're just over a minute from half. Coach Hill doesn't like that call.
Like a lame-ass call to me.
And the student section not too fond of the call either. Thought that was a little soft myself. And Tillman misses the first. So already worth it on the foul. And Tillman hits the second. Just over a minute left here in the first. P.J. Davis once again, cannot get one to fall, and there is just a lid on the bucket for the Bears. That was a foul on Wise. That's the fourth team foul this quarter, so Maumelle in the double bonus. And Rochelle will get 2 shots. Ref trying to tell Wise something. We can't figure out what it is, but. And Rochelle knocks that one down, so he's having a game. West trying to make something happen. And Davis finally gets one to roll in. So P.J. Davis finally on the board. Shot clock just ahead. Oh, that was a quick timeout. So Maumelle barely gets the timeout in. I'm not sure he still was bobbling that ball. But as it stands, Maumelle gets the timeout in. 28-13, Bears getting drummed here on the hillside by Maumelle. And as we said here in the pregame, it was going to be the athleticism of Maumelle that these Bears would have to contend with in order to try to make this one close. They've contended well. The story of this game is going to be the shooting for the Bears. P.J. Davis, 1 for 7 from the field. J.J. Wise, 1 for 5. Darius Folks, 1 for 4. Ryan Parham, 1 for 5. I mean, when you've got that across the board and nobody to rely on, tough night at the office. And right now, Maumelle making it a tough night at the office. Quick hands by Malachi Summons. Oh, and he hung himself on the rim. Tried to go for the showtime, and he gets hung. Darius Folks got a chance. Oh, and he gets the layup to go. So the Bears swing 2 points anyways, their favor. And at halftime, well, they're not getting doubled up anymore, but it is 28-15. Bears have got to find a way to get some shots to fall. All right, we're going to take a halftime break here. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the numbers here, at least in the full half. We can compare them to that first quarter. They still ain't pretty. Bears down 13 at the half. Jay Burr here with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Second half coming your way.
You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excels in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
Jay Bird jumping back on here on the Silver Hills Sports Network. We certainly appreciate you being along for the ride here. 28-15. That's what we're up against here. Shooting, well, it couldn't be any worse, so it got better by default. Bears shooting a combined 21% from the field. Only 2 free throw attempts, and that was those P.J. Davis misses. And that's it. Not getting to the line. Bears have got to start doing something to get to the line just to see one go through the rim even. But right now, 3 of 15 inside the arc, 3 of 13 from beyond the arc, and 0 for 2 at the line. So as you can imagine, that's what's got them in this hole. Despite it shooting as poorly as they are, they're only down 13. We saw them come back against Little Rock Catholic earlier in the week with a deficit of 13. Now, you know, this Maumelle team is not Little Rock Catholic by any stretch. But we've seen them do it once. They can surely do it again. But we'll see. Chat, get it live. We certainly appreciate you coming on. Jay Burr with you on the Silver Hills Sports Network, a part of the Natural State Sports Network. Regardless of what happens tonight, Bears are going to still be holding down that 3 seed in the 5A Central. We'll see if their opponent, at least as of right now, changes come playoff time. Right now they are, well, I say scheduled, but if the playoffs started today, they would be taking on Hot Spring. So there you have it. Or let me double check that actually here, chat. No, Farmington, pardon me. Farmington is who they would have to go against right now as it stands. And just looking at those West standings here, if we can see if we can get them pulled up here really quick. Peyton, we don't want to hear from you. You're gonna get wound up. You're too wound up. Peyton's fired up. He's trying to jump on the mic here, gang. He wants to get on so bad. Well, we'll try to find those standings for you in the West. Bears will have the ball to start. And we're getting some extra coaching here on the sidelines here. J.J. Wise at least acknowledging our existence, so we've got that going for us here. Yeah. Jack Harlow inbounds the ball. And Bears just trying to work it around, see if they can just hit shots. And P.J. Davis with the floater. Can't get that one to go. Can't get the board either. It is just one of those nights out here on the hillside. And Rochelle forced to the other side. Can't get that one to fall. Wise comes down with it. And, ooh, we got a foul on Derek Lewis. And he got Darius Folks. Folks limping a little bit. He did hit the deck pretty tough. And Lewis already being subbed out. Not sure what the deal right there might be. Bears just trying to work it around a little bit. And we got the travel. And again, just cannot buy a break or anything right now. And Silver Hills, as much of an uphill battle as they've got right now, they have got to take advantage of every one of their possessions. McGuire up a little too hard off the boards. Rochelle couldn't get the follow-up to go. Devontae West gets it into the front court.
Come on, watch that push.
P.J. Davis had the shot. Oh, gets fouled on the shot, so he'll go to the line for 2. We'll see if he can convert those. That foul on Alexander. And Alexander will come out. And right now, Farmington firmly in that number 2 seed. Just to kind of update you on the potentials. Harrison sitting at 9-1, Farmington 8-2, and then Russellville and Alma are your 3 and 4, both at 6-4. Van Buren also lurking 4-6. They're 2 games out. And Davis misses both again. That ball poked. It'll stay with Maumelle. So 1:20 gone by here in the third quarter. Nobody's putting any points on the board, so just how we started it. But you got to feel better about Maumelle as, well, there it is. Cedric Jones drives the lane, gets the body contorted. And Devontae West can't get it to fall, and it's going to go with the Hornets. So there you have it in the West anyways. Bring it back here. Bears just can't buy a bucket. Wide open in the corner. That ball's short. P.J. Davis. Smallest guy out there. Big rebound, though. Darius Fulks oh, gosh. Took it to the rack, and that's what they've been concerned about. Oh, and that's a charge on Davis. I'm not sure I agree with it, though. I thought he tried to avoid the contact. Stepped the other way. Still got the call. Vera Dockery in the chat, keeping it lively. Good to see you there, Vera. Oh, and that's an obvious foul on Curry. They better be careful. You don't want things to get too testy. So just his second foul. Darius Fulks comes out. Ryan Parham checks in. Well, Vera, it was great in the first game. Oh, jumps too early. Looks like he got away with some steps, but as it stands. And we got a charge going the other way, so Deontay Curry draws one. That's on Kenan Johnson. Good kind of Vera. We can always depend on you to be here. Ryan Parham. Oh, wide open, short. And the Bears' shooting woes continue. They have just not been able to shoot their way out of it. J.J. Wise with a partial block. Bears have got numbers. And Devontae West hangs and gets one to go. He's finally on the board. And just like that, Rochelle answers for the Hornets. So no opportunity to chip away there for the Bears. And it just seems like the Bears have had to work extra hard for every point that they've gotten. And Maumelle is getting them easy. Ryan Parham follows up his shot, gets the rebound, and gets West, who hits it from Peachtree Lane. So if the Bears can clamp it here, knock down a shot on the other end, it's only a 10-point game there. Oh, it rims out, and that's going to go the Bears' way, or it should go the Bears' way. It stays with Maumelle. Malachi Summons in for Deontay Curry. Maumelle gets it in. Well, not sure where the offensive foul wasn't there. Jones can't get it. P.J. Davis blocks out Rochelle. P.J. Davis, too strong. And J.J. Wise gets one to go. So there it is, 10 points. Bears are chipping away. Oh, nifty move by Jones. Oh, and he gets it to roll almost like McGuire got in his way. P.J. Davis stuck in the corner. Malachi Summons. Ryan Parham thought about the shot. Resets. Oh, Deontay West way out there. Ill-advised shot. And just looking at the demeanor of McGuire, he just doesn't care. Oh! What a send by Deontay West. He's limping just a little bit. And it looks like Darius Fulks will check in for him. And I'm telling you, looking at the body language of McGuire, he looks like he'd rather be anywhere else than here right now. I got a foul on J.J. Wise there, I guess. Not sure what he did. That one looked kind of soft, but it still goes in the books as a foul. Darius pokes that one out, so we'll try that whole experience again. Ryan Parham grinding Markelon Rochelle is the funniest thing there is. He's got a good head and half shoulder size advantage on him. McGuire can't bank it, and we're going to get a foul on oh, and that's a foul on Summons. You got to be kidding me here.
Wow, that was lame as hell.
Well, we're going to tell you here, just sitting courtside, one of our guys here probably doesn't agree with that call. But it doesn't matter because somebody actually made the call. McGuire gets the rebound. Oh, and that's going to be off P.J. Davis, so Bears just can't corral the rebound. Malachi Summons playing the sarcastic defense. Steal by Darius Fulks, but P.J. Davis is going to get the credit for it since he actually had the possession. Darius Fulks from way out there, Patricia Lynn Lane. Darius Fulks. Oh, that would be a development if they can get hot from three. They've cut it to single digits. It's 34-25. Ryan Parham playing some mean D. Oh, J.J. Wise with the block. Ryan Parham spins out of harm. And he's going amongst the trees. J.J. Wise! J.J. Wise from Ridgetop Drive! Oh, they're getting warm. And Maumelle takes a timeout. Oh, Sylvan Hills Arena's waking up again. Students are back involved. And the three ball gets Sylvan Hills back into the game. We saw this at Catholic. Oh, you gotta love it. So the Bears have found the three ball now, which certainly does help. And they have cut the lead to 34-28. So only down 6 now. Maumelle coach Andrew Shook trying to rally the troops. But I'm telling you, I don't like the body language of Malik McGuire. And Rochelle kind of been hit and miss so far on the night. And this Bears team trying to rally here. 1:47 left here in the third. Maumelle in the double bonus right now. Producer Peyton giving the business to the officials here, trying to work them over to our side. Jones trying to put on a show. He hands it off to Tillman, who probably got away with some steps. And he gets one to fall. So they stop the bleeding. P.J. Davis hunting. Oh, the lay-in. What a take. Takes it right at Rochelle. Ryan Parham being a pest. Fans are into it. As you hear the chants of defense in the background. Oh, great move by Tillman. And he's pushed off about 3 or 4 times. Oh, great pass. Great hit by McGuire. And we've got an infiltrator here in the Sylvan Hills chat. J.J. Wise from Coolhurst Drive. Oh, J.J. Wise has found the stroke. I'm not sure what he did wrong there, other than existing. And Jones knocks down the first, so that's the 4th foul on Darius. So that is a bit of a bummer right now for them. He'll sit out probably the first 2 or 3 minutes of the 4th quarter, just when they need him most. Jones at the line, he gets them both. So he extends the lead to 7. And Maumelle coming with the press. Oh, and Malachi Summons. Oh, and he gets the foul. Got McGuire up in the air. He'll go to the line for 2. So maybe the Bears can actually hit a free throw on the evening. And Bears 0 for 5 now from the free throw line. And that's quite a big difference in the game currently. All right, they finally get one to go. 26 seconds left in the 3rd. And Maumelle looks like they might hold for the final shot. They do tend to push the pace at times. P.J. Davis pokes the ball away and saves it, but unfortunately nobody there. And the Bears are scrambling. They settle things back down. Tillman with it. Oh, and he is short on that one. And that's going to go the Sylvan Hills way. So they're going to have just over 2 seconds left. So P.J. Davis, it'll count. Oh, just short. And you got to like a guy who will fall on the sword. So Sylvan Hills puts in some work. They climb back into this thing, cut it to single digits, heading into the 4th. They're only down 6, 40-34. Heck of a final frame coming your way here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.
I would say school choice is a great option. You can do your research like we did. Visit with other parents that have children in the district. We visited the schools before we made the choice to come here. We chose to school choice because we have had such a great experience here. Teachers, staff have been so helpful and reassuring, and we've been forever grateful for it. And I'd do it all over again. PCSSD is a great option no matter where you live.
Getting you set here for the final frame. Rochelle will inbound the ball. He gets it in. Maumelle will start this party off. Drive the lane, kick out. Oh, and they can't get it, but Malachi Summons amongst the trees, and Tillman gets it on the up. PJ Davis. Oh, late whistle. But I think he got him. So they owed us a few there. Got one of them back there at least. So PJ Davis looking to finally convert from the free throw line. Still can't hit as he is 0 for 5 himself on the night. He just needs one to go down. And he finally gets one to go down. Oh, 1 for 6 now. Cuts the lead to 7. Maumelle just slowing the game down a little bit. Tillman working over West. He kicks it out. Jones. Oh, buries it. Or excuse me, that's Lewis. Oh, nifty move by PJ. Oh, and what a block by McGuire. They're engaged now. Oh, and J.J. Wise affected the shot. Doesn't get a block. But he does play the defense. Devontae West working it. Oh, he hangs and bangs. So Bears lingering right now. Not sure where the push-off wasn't. But he gets away with one there. Leaned the shoulder in a little bit, didn't get the call. J.J. Wise, quick trigger. Oh, can't get it. Oh, and that's... I mean, when you jump backwards into a guy, I mean, what's someone supposed to do there? I don't agree with it. (45-37). Just over 6 minutes left. Maumelle clinging to an 8-point lead. Oh, what a move. McGuire had the shot, not sure what he was waiting on. Again, one of those things where, oh, J.J. Wise tried to hang with him, but McGuire hangs long enough, and the lead is now back to 10. So Bears got to do stuff, and they got to do it in a hurry, and it'll stay with Sylvan Hills. And Darius Fulks checking back in. Remember, he's sitting on 4 fouls. And he will take the place of Ryan Parham. Oh, Malachi Summons rejected by McGuire. Oh. Oh, and he buries it, and that could be the dagger. Oh, and the defense led to the offense there as Lewis knocked it down. PJ Davis thought about it. Oh, and he's blocked again. Malachi Summons just can't get through McGuire. Oh, there's a Diz. Oh, a little too much on it. And that's going to go with Sylvan Hills. Deontay Curry will jump in for Malachi Summons. Summons just hasn't been able to solve McGuire on the offensive side. As it stands, it is a 13-point lead for the Hornets. Oh, Darius hangs and gets it to fall. Bears found their way, but so has Maumelle. Oh, the and one on Johnson. Couldn't tell who they got the foul on. Oh, it was on Curry. And the Bears will take a timeout. And Johnson will shoot one after the timeout here. So, honestly, Bears may have expended a little too much in the third quarter, climbing back into it. Now, we'll just call it how we see it here, because that's what we do here on the Stillman Hill Sports Network. Maumelle's been the benefactor of a lot of calls. Some of them, I think, a little 50-50. But, to say that's making or breaking the game, I don't think we can say that necessarily. Maybe short-circuited the comeback a little bit. But really that first half is going to be the Bears' undoing. And if this game does get close at the end, you got to think the Bears are going to look back at that first half and kick themselves. And you got to think P.J. Davis is going to be kicking himself right now. 0 for 4 from 3. 2 for 7 inside the 3. So, full told, 2 for 11 and only 1 for 6 from the free throw line. And that ball short. Darius Fulks comes up with the rebound. 4.5 minutes left to go here. It's 52-39. Maumelle leads. Darius Fulks trying to work Lewis. Got him on his heels. Oh, great hands by Rochelle. Curry was there for the dunk. But the quick hands of Rochelle short-circuited that play. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. So the Bears have got to be quick about it. Really, the Bears got to be quick about it regardless from here on out. Quicker, I should say. P.J. Davis throws it right into the chest of Rochelle. He got caught in the air. And that's why you don't leave your feet. And that's an easy foul on P.J. So team's third foul with just over 4 minutes left in the quarter. Ball inbounded Sharon. Sharon gets it back to Tillman. Tillman sizing up this Bears defense. And no shot. And they're going to get that on P.J. Davis. That's his fourth. And that's a pretty careless foul if you ask me. And shots will be for Maumelle the rest of the way. Again, that's not a foul you want to commit. Pretty careless. And now it's an offensive foul. And I believe they got that on Johnson. Or excuse me, that was on Tillman. Somehow it's only his first foul. J.J. Wise. J.J. Wise from Wildwood Avenue. They're going to need a few more of those if they want to get back into it. They trim it to 10. But Maumelle slowing the pace down a little bit. Sitting on a 10-point lead, just over 3 minutes left. They don't have to rush. J.J. Wise comes up with the steal. Darius Fulks gets the lay-in. So Bears get the breakaway. Lewis works it over to Johnson. Johnson sizing up West. They pull it back out. 23 left on the shot clock. Just under 3 minutes left. Tillman. Oh, Devontae West gets the block. Oh, and JJ, oh, great touch pass, great passing. That one's going to be short. P.J. Davis comes away with it. Darius Fulks. And Devontae West gets it to fall. And it looks like West. Oh, West came up limping. That's not good for the Bears. Not sure if that's cramp or rolled something. Can't see what he's favoring over there. And I do think it's just cramping. So Bears have trimmed it to 6. So that was just an official's timeout. No timeout charge to either team. Just under 2.5 left here. The Bears can get a stop and a bucket. Things could get interesting out here on the hillside. McGuire, the no-look, out to Tillman for 3. He missed it. P.J. Davis comes up with it. And he's working it into the front court. Oh, Keenan Morris from Audubon Cove. They've cut it to 3. Oh, we've got a 3-point game. 150 and counting. Bears have clawed their way back. Can they finish the job? No call. Darius Folks brings it into the front court. He'll slow things down. Bears have got to have a bucket here. Can they find one? Tillman working on Davis. J.J. Wise sets the screen. Quick trigger. Oh, and he gets fouled on the 3. He gets fouled by Jones. Wise is going to the line for 3. Oh, J.J. Wise has a chance to tie the game. Don't call it a comeback.
I'm not doing anything with the score.
Wise hits the first. And at this point, you just got to settle the heart rate down. Breathe easy. Just knock him down. And he hits the second. He's cut it to a 1-point game with 1 shot to go. Take your time, JJ. Just stay in the routine. Oh, and he misses the third. But they're still within 1. Oh, we're coming down to the wire out on the hillside. Davis reached for it. Couldn't get it. Oh, and I think that foul's on P.J. Davis. Oh, and he is fouled out. So Davis is fouled out of the game. Not what the Bears needed. He's been one of their better players tonight, despite the fact that shooting night hasn't been where it's at. Malik McGuire will go to the line for 2. And he misses the front end. This place is rocking now. 1:09 left, 52-51. McGuire at the line for a second. And he knocks down the second. So a 2-point lead with just over a minute left. It's 53-51. Darius Folks into the front court now. He's working on Jones. Bears have got to do something. He got him moving. Morris finds Wise. You know they don't want him to get any space. Oh, and the ball's blocked. Oh, and Morris gets hammered. I don't know where the foul was. Oh, they called it on Deontay Curry. You cannot be serious. Oh, my. Oh, my. Of all the rough stuff they've called, they've let that one go.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I'm not sure about that one. Coach Hill giving him an earful. He does not agree with the call either. And you got to think if mean, you hate to play coulda, shoulda, woulda, but, you know, P.J. Davis hits a couple more of those shots. You know, one or two more threes go down. I mean, right now, Sylvan Hills would be playing with a lead. As it stands, they're down 2. And Maumelle is shooting 2 free throws. Now, I'm not sure who got the call. And I don't know how they got a call, especially after, you know, the Bears got mauled on the layup attempt. So Bears with only 1 timeout left. So J.J. Wise trying to hide in the corner, but Lewis picks him out pretty quickly. They tried to be slick. Couldn't quite do it. So Derek Lewis will be at the line for 2. He looked like he was grimacing when he hit the deck initially. And he nails the first one. So 54-51, just over 44 seconds left. He can make it a 2-possession game, and he does. Bears have got to be quick about it, and they need a bucket. It doesn't have to be a 3. You'd like for it to be one. Oh, Darius Fulks had a shot. Oh, and he lost the ball. Oh, Bears get it back. J.J. Wise. Couldn't get it to fall, but he gets that one. Bears only down 2. It's 55-53. Just over 20 seconds left. Oh, man, they're letting them play a little bit right now. Exciting game here. Bears have made it one. If it wasn't for that first quarter, who knows? 55-53. You know, our friends over at the Maumelle Sports Network are sweating it a little bit. Bears playing with house money at this point. They're sitting firmly in third positioning with a game still against Greenbrier to go. Now, that game will be on the road. But right now, Maumelle vying for a conference title. Bears looking to play spoiler here on Valentine's Day. Jay Burr with you on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Oh, you just got to imagine how fired up Jake would be right now if it wasn't for quail eggs. But as it stands, we're riding solo with y'all. So Maumelle will have to inbound it. Now, Bears don't have any more timeouts left. Let that be known. So they're going to have to know what they got to do, when they got to do it. I'm not sure who. I mean, really, at this point, there's nobody necessarily to foul. Every one of these guys can shoot. You just got to go for the steal and hope and pray for the best. Bears will get their chance to Maumelle, has a chance to inbound, and they go to quick timeout. I thought they still had about a 3 count left in it, but they couldn't get it in. Derek Lewis crying to the officials about being tugged on. I don't think they're going to call that, partner. But some gamesmanship, you got to let them know about it a little bit. Woo! Bears were down 17-3 after 1. Down 28-15 at half. It's now 55-53. So Bears will have to toughen up on D. So I think that first one was just Maumelle wanting to see how the Bears were going to play it. You had to think that they were going to, go for the steal. I mean, they have to at this point. So we'll see what they draw up here. I assume they're going to try to spring one of their guys, maybe use McGuire to their advantage, them or Rochelle. I would try to free up one of those guys personally, just because they'll have the height advantage. Oh, and they get to McGuire quickly. Oh, and they spring Rochelle, who pulls it out wisely. And they finally get to Derek Lewis. Oh, that was expertly played by Maumelle. Oh, they couldn't have drawn it up any better. Oh, man, that's just not how you want it to go if you're the Bears. McGuire got loose, just tossed it down court. Lewis hits the first. 56-53, 13 seconds left. You can make it a two-possession game, probably just about put it out of reach. And he does make it a two-possession game. Bears have got to be quick about it, and they are held up at the, oh, geez. J.J. Wise hits the front iron. And he can't get it to fall, and that'll do it. So the Bears, they fought valiantly, but they fall in the end, 57-53. Just couldn't overcome a poor shooting performance in the first half. And again, you always have to wonder if P.J. Davis knocks down a few more of his free throws, hits a couple more shots. I mean, he had a tough night. Again, 2 for 11 from the field, 1 for 6 from the free throw line. And then, I mean, really in a 4-point game, and like I said earlier, if it was going to be a close game, you had to be kicking yourself if you're the Bears. 1 for 15 in the first quarter. I mean, again, just imagine what would happen or what this game would have possibly been had they hit literally just 3 more shots. They hit 3 more shots. Totally different game. But as it stands, they almost overcame a 21% first half, but just didn't have enough in the tank in the end. Couldn't get the shot or the stops when they needed, and they fall 57-53. Oh, man, but they definitely put a charge into a very good Maumelle team, and this is a team that nobody really wants to see come playoff time. Again, as of right now, Farmington would be that opponent up at Greene County Tech, but we'll obviously have to wait for everything to play out. Refs did get out of the game. They just waited a little too long to finally do it. So again, Bears a 4-point loss to one of the better teams in the state. And really, when you think about it, that's a top 20 matchup. Bears actually ranked 19th in the state. And this is regardless of classification. You got to think they're not going to get punted too hard down, and they'll still remain in that top 25. But that remains to be seen. We'll see when the next polls come out next week of what that'll look like. But as of now, Bears were ranked 19th. Maumelle was actually ranked 5th in the state. So again, the Bears fall 57-53. And they will end their winning streak at 8. But you know what they say about a loss in between or after a winning streak? Well, that gives you a chance to start another. So just looking ahead for this Sylvan Hills team. We can get their schedule pulled up here real quick. So they've gotten through a majority of these games. Only 3 more left on the docket. February 18th, the 21st, and the 25th. And that'll end the season. So they will end the season against BB, Greenbrier, and then Jacksonville. Those BB and Jacksonville games, those will be home games. Greenbrier will be that last road game. But before we get to that, February 18th, they're going to be taking on the BB Badgers. Right now, BB just going through it. Can't seem to find much of anything right now. In fact, Sylvan Hills handled them in the last game. Right now, BB 0-12, barring their results tonight in conference play. Jacksonville sitting at 4-8. And then Greenbrier, obviously that team that they are dealing with, trying to find that 3 seed as they are battling with the Bears when it comes to that. But looking ahead to Greenbrier, what they've got left on their schedule, obviously they've got the Bears. They've got this Maumelle team. They had Jacksonville tonight. We're not sure of the results of that one, but they've got Maumelle Sylvan Hills and Valonia left, with that Maumelle and Sylvan Hills game at home for them, and then they are on the road at Valonia. So there you go. That's the status of things as it stands right now. So the Bears don't necessarily lose any ground in anything. They did have a 2-game cushion for that 3 seed, but they do have a chance to go head-to-head against Greenbrier and basically lock up that 3 seed here in the next couple of games. Again, next week, Sylvan Hills with a date at Greenbrier, and then also at home against BB. So the Bears looking good right now at making a run and trying to kickstart another winning streak here. If they can get another 8-game winning streak, well, that'll bode pretty well for the Bears. But again, coverage will be February 18th. That's on a Tuesday. Coverage starts at just before 6 o'clock as we get the girls tipped off for you. And then the boys will be right after that. Again, that'll be a home game right out here on the hillside. And then on next Friday on the road in Greenbrier. Same thing applies there. Coverage will start just before 6 o'clock before the girls tip off there. That'll wrap up our coverage here tonight. Again, the Bears fall to the Hornets of Maumelle, 57-53. Fought valiantly, I will add that, but you just have to imagine, if you're a Bears fan, what could have been if the first half didn't go as poorly as it did. But for the entire cast and crew here out on the hillside, I'm Jay Burr. We will see you all Tuesday right back here on the hillside.